Yo, this is Eternal Plays Pokemon Violet. Now. We have two more objectives to do. Only two. We're getting close to the end, guys. We have a Titan here. We have a Team Star base here. That's it. That's it. So, what should we do next? So, last time, we were back at school doing the history lessons. Completed the exam there, and by doing so, you will unlock a special little extra thing in the post-game. Before that, we also went up here and we beat Ortega to win the Team Stars Fairy badge. And that means there's only one left, which is Airy. She's the fighting type master, but we have a Titan of the Dragon type here. Once we've done those two, we will be done with the objectives, and we can go on to the end game. So the end game is basically the final parts of the main story. The post game is basically the things that happens after you beat the main game and undergo these special things. Now after we're done the end game, then the post game, we're gonna go on to, as you can see, downloadable content on the bottom here. This is the Teal Mask and the Indigo Disc. As of this recording, the Teal Mask has been released, but the Indigo Disc has not, and it should be released maybe soon. But we'll go to both of them afterwards. So my plan is do these objectives, then go do everything in the end game, which is basically the conclusion of the gym badges, which we're going to be opening here at the Pokemon League. Then we're going to do the conclusion of the Titan story somewhere, and the conclusion of the Team Star story somewhere after that. Then we're going to have some other stuff and again that's going to be unlocked after all those three are done. And then we get to complete that, then we have beaten the game officially. Then we can go to the post game, which involves a lot of cool things, including battling P trainers again that are tougher, harder, and doing other cool stuff in all our explorations. And did I mention legendary Pokemon? Oh yeah, there are some of them here too. We're gonna find them. But let's get going though, we have a lot of stuff to do. First of all, we have to fight against a Titan Pokemon. So the quickest way to get to this Titan Pokemon is to go here at Medley. This is where you had the normal gym leader. Make sure your Pokemon are rested up and ready to go. I will suggest using Azumarill here, because dragons are weak to dragons, they're weak to ice and fairy. We can go around here. We kind of been to this path before, if you remember. We went to this watchtower here, and then we met a trainer that had like Pokemon in the 50s, because I would say every Pokemon that is above the lake here, the river here, but west of this part of the river, like this part here, and around here, they are in the higher levels, in the high 40s, low 50s. So then I'm going to spend some time exploring this area here, maybe even go up to here. Then we're going to go to the Titan, and then we're going to go and explore the area here, north of the North Province area too. There's a lot of stuff here we haven't been to yet, north of this place. And we're just going to explore this area here too. And then we're going to do and see what the post-game has, or the end game has to offer. Obviously getting close to the end game now. I mean, our Pokemon is now in the 50s. Usually in most games, the Elite Four members are around in the 50s, but they are a bit higher here, so... But don't worry, we're getting there. EXP candy here, we got some... Shroomish, Breloom. I remember Breloom was a great Pokemon because it knows Spore and False Swipe, making one of the best Pokemon to use to capturing Pokemon in the wild. Can still do that though, but it's not as needed anymore because there are other ways to capture Pokemon. For example, you can go to the bank. You also have the raids, which you can find pretty much all Pokemon there almost. But this Pokemon I want is basically a tentacle on land. Look at that one. It's called Toadscool. Toadscool is basically I won't call it an evolved form of Tentacool because that's not true. It's basically a new variant of Tentacool. This one is a complete different typing. So Tentacool was water poison. This one is grass ground. Yeah, crazy combination. So it actually means it is. It's not weak to water. It's neutral to water because grass is resistant, but ground is not. But it has a 4-time weakness to ice. If you have ice, you'll do great. Full beam, you can see, do neutral damage. This Pokemon is of course very low level, so I can't really do much to it without it getting KO'd. But yeah, it's a cool Pokemon at least. It's a dual type, grass and ground. Unlike Tentacle, which is dual type, water and poison. Interesting enough, they're basically countering each other. Or the new one is countering the Tentacle, because grass is super effective against water, and ground is super effective against poison. So yeah, poor Tentacle outmatched. Cool Pokemon here. We got some Persians here, others as well. Just grabbing some items. It's a bit on the weak side because we are on the south part of the river. We need to go to the north side. So the Pokemon around here are about in the like top 20s. If you go across the river, this is where you'll trigger the level bump. Now we are from the upper 20s to the low 40s, or I mean high 40s, low 50s. Let's check out this Slowpoke, for example. Yeah, 52 Slowpoke, that's crazy. This Pokemon is basically double the level of the Toedscool we just faced up. So this is the regular Slowpoke. Slowpoke had a new variation of it in Galar region. The Galarian Slowpoke, which now a dual type, which is now basically not dual type. The Galarian Slowpoke is a pure psychic type. But the Galarian Slowbro and Slowking are dual type poison and psychic. Got some Golducks here too. Yeah, there's some Pokemon here which are more in the water area. We've got Scyther here. Very strong Pokemon. Scyther, which has the evolved form of Zizor, and also have a variant from the Hisui region in Pokemon Legends Arceus called Cleaver, which is a rock and bug type, which is a unique combination as well. Here we have the Ruins. A Hyper Potion, very good. As we're on the Ruins area, we're going to face some more weird Pokemon here. We also got a Gimmighoul chest. You know when you do that when you fight one of those, you gotta battle them. Level 50, those are pretty high level. You need to find all those Gimmighouls because once you get 1,000 of their coins, you can evolve your own Gimmighoul and it will become very powerful. Gimmighoul knows only Tackle, which is nothing really to be scared of. Tackle is really weak. It's one of the most basic moves in the game. Level up for Azumarill, which is very nice. Level 52. It's going to be our important Pokemon in our next Titan battle versus Dragon types. Got some Bronzongs here too. Bronzong from Generation 4. Very tanky Pokemon, but has very low offensive stats, but it's very tanky. Good typing too. It's a dual type Steel and Psychic, and it knows Levitate, so it's immune to ground. So it only has a few weaknesses. It's weak like to fire. That's pretty much it, I think. Oh, you got a call. You know what it is. Hey there, Citano. So rumor has it that the false dragon titan lurks somewhere in this lake, yeah? But not a single person ever caught a glimpse of it. Must be some kind of truly terrifying beast. But how are we supposed to search for a thing we don't even know what it looks like? Sure would be handy if you just ran around crying, I am the Titan! Or something. If only, right? I think Arvin has too much fantasy in his head. I mean, first of all, Arvin, I'm not sure if you know, but I don't think Titans speak the human tongue. So, You won't hear them say I'm the Titan, because I don't think they know how to speak our language. You get Taunt here, which is nice. Flamigors, once are here. But I don't like them, Flamigos, much, because they can't evolve, so... How will they stop with this single non-legendary Pokemon that can only evolve once? Or can't even evolve, I mean. The ice cream vendor at Medley was selling something mighty strange. Oh, really? His name against Vincent, the student. Is he a student? Wow, I guess some people never age. He has Gengar. Oh boy. So Gengar, dual type, ghost, and poison. The first ghost type Pokemon in history. Now, because he's a poison type, this means play rough will deal pretty much very low damage. It's 56 as well, pretty high level. Let's go with Aqua Tail. Come Shadow Ball. Gonna hurt. Oh, a critical hit as well. Oh boy. This probably means that we're gonna get KO'd now. Let's change our Pokemon here. What should we change to though? Let's get in Cloudsider. Yeah, I don't want to get KO'd on Azumarill here. That critical hit kind of ruined a bit. I think Cloudsider should be doing well here. He's pretty tanky. Got Shadow Ball again. Doing some damage, but not too much. Now let's hit him with an Earthquake. Oh no, Destiny Bond! Damn it! Destiny Bond is a move that causes the opponent Pokemon to get KO'd if you get KO'd too. Now Gengar goes down, but because the Destiny Bond was used, bye-bye Cloudsider. Ah, that's too bad. Oh well, at least Azumarill survived. Level 50 now for Bramblegast. You also learn Pain Split, which is a pretty useful move at times. Pain Split means that you basically take the opponent's HP, you divide by 2, and then the 2 Pokemon will have that HP. So if you have very low HP and a Pokemon has massive amount of HP, you can use Pain Split, and then suddenly the opponent Pokemon get a lot less HP. Don't do it all the way around though, you will cause the other Pokemon to do well. It's such a niche move, I don't like it. Alright, who should we send in? Let's send in Pomot. We haven't really used Pomot in a while. Oh boy, Barraskewda. That's a good choice actually. So Barraskewda from Generation 8. It's a water type. So this is great for us because then I can just use Spark. Barraskewda is very fast, very high attack. Wants to use instead, I want to cut the defense, that means do a lot of damage, but Spark will take down the Barraskewda. The Barraskewda is pretty glass cannon, so doesn't really survive much. Next up is Braviary, another Pokemon weak to electric. Let's see if we can survive with Palmot. Be careful though. Braviary from Generation 5. So Braviary, normal and flying. Palmot is electric, but also fighting, so it doesn't have that resistance that it should have. Spark Lance, doing good damage, but Braviary's gonna survive. Come Shadow Claw. Ah, that's a good enough damage. Palmot's gonna go down. Unfortunate. Let's get in Garganical. Garganical has a rock type. Rock is great here. They are resistant to both normal and flying, and they are super effective against flying too with their rock moves. Crush Claw doesn't do much. Rock Slide though will do. The Braviary is gonna go down. Pretty tough battle. It's a bit unlucky too. That wasn't very sweet of you. Oh wow, that's a lot of money. 8,000. You see, the trainers starting to give us a lot of cash now, so that's good. There we go. Let's get those back up. Up our team. Just use these things. They'll use the worst potion possible and expend those. Just ride with Miraidon. Got an Ether, very good. Goes the Raptor as well. The Raptor, which is usually seen as the strongest of the basic bird Pokemon that you can see in the game. Swalot? Oh, remember him from Generation 3. Oval Stone, another Evolutional Stone. There's the Raid, but then is Shellos, a ground type Shellos 2-star. Nice, I guess. Let's fly around this area as well. Got more Scythers there, Golducks, yeah. There's a Slowbro as well. Still we have the big question though. Apparently it's a shell that has latched itself onto Slowpoke's tail, becoming Slowbro, but that Shelder doesn't really look like the Shelder we know. What's this? What's this? Little fishy. Tatsugiri. He's a water Pokemon? He looks like a little fish. Not weak to water, at least. Critical hit, still did not that much damage. Let's do Play Rough then. Memento. Losing attack by 2, and special attack by 2 as well. But it's going to KO him! Oh boy! Oh well. I'm not gonna complain, so. It's a very good move for stat reductions, but yeah, you kinda KO yourself with doing that too. Tatsugiri, Guess we have to find more about Tatsugiri soon, I guess. Got Ultra Ball. We're on the right riverside here. Luxury Ball. Luxury Ball is a Pokeball that causes the Pokemon to become more friendly when you capture one. So if you want a higher happiness Pokemon, when you capture one, you can do that. That's pretty much what it does. Tropius here. Marill Azumarill if you need one yourself. Golduck, Slowpoke. Kind of a lot of water Pokemon near the water edge, which is, I mean, kind of natural, I guess, but yeah. XP Candy. Genius Feather. There's something on top that we can't reach. There's a raid down here. Let's just go to this raid down and gather the... Oh, it's over there. Let's actually skip that for some later time. Dive Ball. So Dive Ball in Generation 3 was used to increase capture rate of Pokemon that was underwater. We can't dive underwater in this game, but we can't swim underwater though with our Miraidon. And speaking of swimming, that's what we're going to do next time, because we're going to end of this episode now. Next episode we're going to go to the lake, find this Titan Pokemon that Arwen was talking about. See if we can find it though, wherever it is. And then we're going to beat it, collect the final Titan badge, and then we're going to head over to the final Team Star base, collect that badge, and then we're going to end into the end game. What happens when all the 18 objectives are done? We will soon find out. Wow, there's a big fish. Look at those big fish in the lake. Jesus. Is that a Dratini? This is going to be interesting. Like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on social media. That's great for now. See you guys next time as my journey in Pokemon Violet continues.